Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillahi bismi rabbina alladzi khalaq. Assalatu wassalamu ala karimil akhlaq. Alladzi hadana ila tariqil haq. Ini Pak Rektor tidak hadir ya? Pak Dekan? Dear Deputy Dean, all Deputy of Dean in Faculty of Adab and Humanities, maybe all professor, and especially of Professor Kamal Yusuf. Professor Kamal Yusuf is once assessor panels examiners in my dissertation Pfeiffer-Fuss. Professor Kamal challenge test and question test to me in Arabic language and also to answer in Arabic language. Prof. A'la, Kiai A'la, حينما التعليم الدكتور في الجامعة الملايا خاصة في الامتحان الأخير بروف كمال يسأل إلي بسؤال باللغة العربية ووجب علي بجواب باللغة العربية أيضا. And all audience international conference, Tariqul Haq, yes, my degree in this faculty, first degree, entered the year 96. Okay. I will start the presentation with the title Linguistic Forensic Study and the Challenge of Hate Speech. Linguistic forensic is combined two studies, forensic study and linguistic study. Forensic study is the application of scientific principles and technique to legal matters, particularly in criminal investigations. And then linguistic study is the scientific study of human language. So, in the practical study, linguistic forensic have a various study. Yeah, for example, author identification forensic, phonetic forensic, psycholinguistic forensic, discourse analysis forensic, have various theories, voice and speech forensic, legal and document forensic, plagiarism forensic, dialectal forensic, any more semantic forensic, and then sociolinguistic forensic, body language forensic. Okay. Next, and now I want to speak about the problem of hate speech in Indonesia. What is the problem? In various cases of hate speech in Indonesia, there are still many problems in investigating hate speech case in conducting linguistic analysis, especially hate speech case, the content criminal elements that need to be investigated properly based on linguistic criteria. And the interpretation of the law must be clear in interpreting the law in language perspective. And the court hearing process must apply the basic principles of forensic linguistic methods that combine various basic theories in ensuring evidence of violation of the law. Next. There are various cases of hate speech in several countries. You know, in America, this is an open problem. Yeah. You know about the racism in America? Black or white, Asian and American. Yeah, it's remember in New Zealand, 15 March 2019, there was a shooting attack at the Christian mosque that killed 51 peoples. Yeah. Because of hate speech, because blasphemy problems. And then in Indonesia, Indonesia has legal issues about the Court of Constitution. Is decide hate speech only for individuals, not for government office, corporations, professions, positions, and institutions. Those who can report crime are individuals to individuals. So this rule is good for freedom of speech, yeah. Indonesia, the issues now is freedom of speech. Yeah, it's good. The rule of freedom of speech. But there is still a problem. How to measure intentional hate speech? We have in Islamic studies the concept of a niyat, intention. A niyat here, qasdus syai' muqtarinan bi fi'lihi. Ewa. Ma hiya niyat? An-niyat qasdus syai' muqtarinan bi fi'lihi. Jadi niat itu menyengajakan sesuatu tetapi dibarengi dengan perbuatan. Qasdus syai' muqtarinan bi fi'lihi. In my dissertation, have a new concept in the intention. An-niyat in the al-kalam al-karahiyah, qasdu syai' muqtarinan biqawlihi aw bikalamihi. I want indicators of intentional hate speech based on discourse analysis in the HA strategy. I have a method, discourse historical approach, and have a 5 strategy. Have the indicators of intentional of hate speech. Number 1 is repeatedly. Hate speech is repeated. And then hate speech response, reply to other hate speech. And then conflict. Hate conflict or violent conflict. And last, confession. Confession of hate speech. Thank you. Last slide. Ya. Ini kenangan dulu ketika saya awal kuliah itu gedungnya seperti ini. Perfala first building ya, this one. Ini pertama ya, first building ya. Jadi pertama bangunannya begini. Sebelumnya tidak begini, Burahimaya. Ya, this is the first building. Ya, Fakultas Adab.
Yeah, when I joined this faculty, it's also in 1999.
Ya, kemudian ini gedung berikutnya, Fakultas Adab dan Humaniora. Oh, dulu punya dakwah, terus kemudian dijibat. Oh, ini yang didakwa ya? Yeah. As an applause, now, new building, Fahum.
I love Fahum.
Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.